Okay, here's another example on completing the square. This time we have to complete the square of the trinomial x squared minus 14x plus, again, a question mark. We don't know what the last term should be, but that's our job to find that out. So it's x squared minus 14x plus this unknown. Now if you're coming to this immediately having studied the first example, then you'll hopefully notice that the big difference this time is that we have a minus sign here in front of our b, and that is going to make some subtle changes, so you're going to have to watch carefully how to handle that minus sign. It's not terribly complicated, but you have to be careful as you follow it along. Okay, so we'll start off by writing out a, b, and c. So a is the number in front of x squared, which is 1. B is this number here in front of x, which is negative 14, and it's the negative that I want you to pay attention to more than anything else. And C is this unknown question mark. So we'll go through the 4 steps, and this time I've written out the steps for you, so we don't have to waste time pulling them in. So step 1 again is to divide b by 2. So b was negative 14, so it's negative 14 divided by 2, which is negative 7. Okay, step 2, again, read it from the table. What do you have to do? Square this. This referring to our answer from step 1. So square negative 7. And remember, when you square it, it's going to become plus 49. Okay. Next step, step 3. Step 3 is to add that number, the number you just got, which is plus 49, add that to the end of the original expression. So go back to the original expression, which was x squared minus 14x, and now add the number you've just got. It's always going to be positive, so add the number you just got, is plus 49. And that's it. We've completed the square, and now our last job is to write it as a perfect square. And to write it as a perfect square, we'll scroll back up so that we can see. We just add b over 2. In other words, whatever answer we got from step 1 gets added onto x inside parentheses. So we start off with our parentheses, we go with x, and then we add the answer from step 1. In this case it was minus 7. So plus minus 7, plus minus is just minus. So it's just going to be x minus 7 squared is your answer. That's your perfect square. You've completed the square of the original expression, and you're able to write it as x minus 7 squared. So step 3, that line, is where you have completed the square. Step 4 at the end is where you write that as a perfect square. Okay, again, hopefully you found this manageable, and watch that minus sign. It appears in step 1, and then basically it goes away until the very end when we come to step 4. Okay? Alright, thank you.